Right in the heart of South India, there is a structure. It's so magnificent, so impossibly advanced that for 1,000 years it has completely challenged our ideas of what ancient civilizations could do. This isn't just a building, it's a riddle, literally carved in stone. And that riddle, well, it starts with one absolutely mind-boggling question. Forget modern cranes, forget hydraulics, forget everything you think you know. We're talking 1,000 years ago. How on earth did they do this? This single question is what makes this place one of the world's greatest engineering marvels. Okay, let's break that down. First, the weight, 80 tons. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's an almost unimaginable weight to even move on the ground, let alone lift it up into the sky. And how high up are we talking? 216 feet. That's pretty much a modern 20-story building. So you've got this colossal 80-ton weight, and you have to get it all the way up there. The scale of this challenge is it's staggering. So, welcome to the Brihadeeswarar Temple. It's in Thanjavur, India. And this 1,000-year-old masterpiece of architecture and devotion, well, it continues to leave modern engineers and historians in just absolute awe. But here's the thing, a structure like this doesn't just appear out of nowhere. No, it starts with a vision, a really grand ambition. So to understand the how of this temple, we first have to understand the who and the why. Let's go back 1,000 years. So we're in the time of the Great Chola Dynasty, one of the most powerful empires in South Indian history. We're under the rule of the visionary king Raja Chola I, and the empire was flourishing. Then, in 1003, he starts this project, and get this, it was completed in 1010. Just 7 years. I mean, think about that. Some modern skyscrapers take way longer to build. And this wasn't just about building something big for the sake of it. Not at all. For the king, this was an offering to the great Lord Shiva. He wanted a monument that would stand for all time, a symbol of his deep devotion, the incredible power of his empire, and of course, the idea of eternity itself. All right, so with that grand vision in mind, let's get into the nuts and bolts of it. Let's talk about the sheer, almost unbelievable engineering challenges that these builders faced and somehow overcame. Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting. First, the material they used, granite, one of the hardest stones on the planet to carve. Then you have this huge problem. There were no granite quarries anywhere near the temple site. So what does that mean? It means every single one of those massive stones had to be transported for dozens and dozens of kilometers. And this really shows you the difference, doesn't it? To do this today, we'd have a fleet of heavy-duty trucks, massive cranes, steel scaffolding, the works. What did they have? Elephants, sheer human power, and unbelievable ingenuity, like, the theory of using giant ramps. So how was it actually done? I mean, how do you orchestrate moving what is basically a mountain's worth of granite across the landscape with nothing but muscle, will, and just pure brain power? Well, the leading theory is just as ambitious as the temple itself. Historians believe the builders constructed this colossal, gently sloping ramp. And this thing, it might have stretched for up to 6 kilometers. This would have allowed them to use elephants and legions of workers to just drag the stones slowly but surely up towards the heavens. But you know what? Even a 6-kilometer ramp doesn't fully explain the final, most audacious step. So let's go to the very top of the temple, where the greatest puzzle of all is waiting for us, the 80-ton mystery. Right at the very top, crowning the entire structure like a jewel, that's where you'll find the capstone, a massive, intricate dome known as the kumbham. It's the final incredible piece of this amazing architectural puzzle. And here's the real kicker. This entire dome, it's not made of smaller blocks put together. Oh no, it was carved from a single monolithic piece of granite. So to put that 80-ton number into perspective, imagine trying to lift 15 adult elephants all at once. That's the kind of weight we are talking about here. It's a number that it almost defies belief, doesn't it? So here we are, back at our ultimate question. Even if you accept the ramp theory, how in the world do you maneuver a single perfectly carved 80-ton stone into its final resting place, 216 feet up in the air? It just seems, well, it seems nearly impossible. And the simple truth is, we don't know for sure. While theories exist, the exact method for lifting and placing the kumbham is lost to time. It remains, to this day, one of the greatest unsolved engineering mysteries in human history.
Now that 80-ton stone is the most famous puzzle, for sure, but the temple is just filled with other wonders and legends that have been passed down for a whole millennium.
For instance, you have the local legend that the main tower casts no shadow at noon. There's a massive 25-ton statue of the sacred bull, Nandi, which was also carved from a single stone. And of course, today it's recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and, amazingly, a living temple. So what exactly does that mean, a living temple? It means this isn't just some museum or an old monument. For over 1,000 years, from the time of Raja Chola to this very day, prayers and rituals have continued here without a single interruption. It is a place of living, breathing faith. And ultimately, that's what this temple is. It is so much more than just an ancient building. It's a testament to human faith, to power, and to just unbelievable ingenuity. It is a true legend carved in stone. And that really leaves us with a final thought, doesn't it? In our age of computers and advanced machinery, what can we learn from a 1,000-year-old masterpiece built with little more than ramps, rope, and a will that could literally move mountains?